Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I am already well because that's my second trial to record this video properly, and I do look like a pilot in this headset. And in today's video I'm gonna show you that you are actually good enough. The only thing which interferes with your ability to perform is overthinking, which has nothing to do with the reality, but rather your perception of it. And not even your perception of it, but the deeply ingrained beliefs which I don't know where has have risen up from, but those beliefs which forms the thoughts which prevents you from expressing yourself freely and actually the stuff you doing the stuff you really wanna do. Well, if you are curious what exactly we will do in this video, I will show you what were my videos earlier. Yeah, by the way, those videos are not accessible right now because I have constrained the access to them, made them private, because even though they are masterpieces, well, they are still quite raw in order to make it to my channel right now. But still, it's very interesting to show you what my videos were like in February, the one which you see on the screen right now, and the one which was recorded in May and in August. So 3 videos in total today. And what I will be doing is actually showing my raw reaction to these videos, as well as my comments on what was going on in my mind when I was recording them, and what was the actual situation around, as I can see it right now from my perspective here, sitting in this chair, and remembering my mental environment at the moments of recording these shortcasts. Thus, that's the end of me talking, and that's the start of us starting to watch these fantastic videos. Exactly, this one was recorded on the February 8th in my school. Who the hell are you? Hey guys, Max Online. Finally the video in at least relatively. Oh, if you don't mind, I will put it on
At least no
playback speed of double X.
with the background. So, what I would like to record today is a little introduction of myself. Yeah. So at least you will understand whose masterpieces are you watching. So in general.
Well, I'm sorry to stopping so early, but what I see now that it looks fantastically, but I clearly remember my thoughts at that moment. As you could hear, there were some people walking by. I was so afraid of talking out loudly because they would hear that and something bad would happen. You see, I can't even explain it clearly because it doesn't even make sense. And actually, I have understood that already at the moment of recording this video, because I wouldn't grab the camera otherwise. However, that's funny because at at that particular moment of me recording that video, the one which we are watching right now, I was absolutely sure that there is something wrong, that I'm talking somehow badly, not suitably for YouTube video, and there are some people around walking by, they will be, I don't know, offended. You see, I can't even explain. It's something on the deeper layers of our minds which is inexplicable in some straightforward terms. But that's actually what we are researching right now, and so far it sounds absolutely fine, and it's actually the second day of me starting recording these videos. So Let's keep going.
So what I was been has been what I was been taught on the English lessons. My name is Max. Yeah, I'm from Ukraine, and currently I'm in Iceland due to sad and well-known reasons. Right now I'm in my school, which I will record the whole separate video about a bit later in the future. And I have been in Iceland already for 9 months, and
By the way, are you enjoying my acne?
again, as this video is just a short introduction, I will just say that it's a wonderful country, and I really like it here. Of course, it has its own disadvantages, but there are much less of them than the positive sides. Definitely, the opinion of mine about the country of ice, yeah, I guess it sounded right, will be one of the recordings I will make in the following year. Yeah, by the way, I remember my commitment about 365 videos until the February of the next year. Well,
Yeah.
what can I add also about myself? My height, my height is around 185 centimeters. I don't know how much is it in feet. Feet. My English teacher would have killed me if she had heard it. And oh my God, I really feel anxious when other people going around. I really think that they are listening to what I'm doing now. Fortunately,
Wow. Can you see this? Can you see this? I actually did not remember what was that I have done the stuff like this, but I was even commenting on what was going on in my head in the videos. But respect, dude, respect. And yeah, I even have nothing to add because yes, that's exactly what was happening in my mind at that moment.
I see that they don't care. Yeah, it's a really big feeling. So
Yes, it is.
I told you about my height. Important information. Then my weight is around 70 kilograms, but I'm currently gaining muscles.
81
At least,
now.
I think I'm doing so. So this number is going
Pure
to grow.
fat and muscles.
The fitness also will be the ineradicable part of the content I will be creating. And lastly, I would like to say that I have amazing parents, best people in the world. Unfortunately, my dad had to stay in my homeland to take care of our home and to look after my granny, his mother, and I'm here with my mom abroad. I guess it is enough information for the one video, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Well, great. Yeah, now you can see what stuff I like to watch, and actually that's it is. That's the third, I guess, or the fourth video of mine on this channel, and to be honest, I wasn't even able to look at these videos until April, I guess, or maybe even June. Not able due to some technical issues. No, solely due to my perception of, I guess, me as someone awkward and incapable of producing quality content. But it's just harmful belief within me, which actually, as it looks quite funny, it did not even prevent me from creating the video like this.
Currently, I'm
Because as I see, the sound of mine is quite coherent, and there is even a bit of humor and the authenticity as well, but the perception of mine was much more distorted at those moments, even though it has already been improved, which was particularly well shown when I even said that how I commented on what I am thinking when the people around were walking by. Yeah, and now let's watch the next video, which was recorded 3 months later on the 9th of May. Oh, that's quite a good date, actually. Who knows? He knows.
in my opinion, the
double
most
playback speed again.
powerful ability each human being possesses, despite our unawareness of such an aptitude we have within ourselves, and how you could already understand from the name of this video. I'm talking about the ability of ours to get used to literally everything, any condition, any discomfort, any attitude, just anything. And it's like it's literally amazing, because sometimes you think that you will not be able to be happy or just living, or I don't know, just have a normal life when some acts happens. But after some period of strong resistance, you start getting used to that. And
Yeah, by the way, that's an absolute truth. And the funniest thing that, which I can say right now, is that even that strong resistance, which I mentioned in this video, is also self-generated. So even that can be absolutely eradicated solely by working on your inner game. So the most important takeaway is that at the end of the day, you are completely in the power of not controlling yourself, but rather releasing. Yeah, and that's hella inspiring. Okay, let's keep watching.
if you don't start like it, you at least completely forget about your attitude towards this thing. Just as I usually try a lot to make comparison with gym, like going to the gym. Oh my god, no, another example from the field of health, diet. Oh my god, I will not be able to live without some food. Let's say without bread. However, you cut it out from your menu, and gradually, after some period, when you feel quite bad without it, you finally endure this gap of time, and voila, something magic happens. Something magical happens, and you
Even some French.
do not need bread in order to feel full and joyful anymore. And surely I could bring some more harsh examples, but I don't want this video to be like weird and cruel. Therefore I will stop on this one. And yeah, even though this video was not of the longest ones, especially considering my usual time frame of the shortcast. However, I highly encourage you to take advantage of this feature we human beings have, and enjoy life. Go out, talk to people, look at the sun, in sunglasses surely, and press the like button, subscribe, explore the links in the description below. I love you, stay awesome.
Well, actually, the funniest thing. Oh, this one must be really interesting. The funniest thing is that the only thing which has changed in this
Everything.
video, in comparison to this one, at least from my perception right here, right now, is that I was more loose. It's obvious, and by the way, because of that, you could hear my Ukrainian accent much more, because I am talking like this rather than trying to imitate some American accent or whatever. Yeah, but that's from some not the most positive things which was brought up by the more loose expression of mine. But what happened is I clearly hear that the topics I talk about in this video are much more sophisticated than in this one, and in spite of that, I am able to stick to quite smooth flow of my speech, and thus the video seems quite engaging. So there is an ability to hold the attention of a viewer, and actually I am really happy that I was really able to convey the idea which I have wanted to convey in this video. Yeah, so just in one sentence, that's really cool that we are able to thrive in any type of condition, even though sometimes we think we can't. No, guys, we really can. That's our superpower. Let's cherish it and utilize it. talking about what was going on in my mind at this video, well, as I could see, I was walking home, so when I am walking, my mind works much more clearly. So that's, by the way, one of the difference in these two videos as well. Also, I have been recording videos every day for 3 months so far. So on this particular date when this video was made, it has been 3 months since I have recorded my first video, and since that I have been recording one each day. Okay, I have been saying this for too long. Let's move on, and I would say that it's obvious that my mind was quite empty. I mean that that frontal part of my mind, cortex. I guess it's called. Is it called cortex? Cortex? Is it it? Prefrontal cortex. Cortex. I guess it's called cortex. Yes. It's a prefrontal cortex. So, what I'm telling you is that, oh gosh, I'm sorry. Are you still able to see me? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, so prefrontal cortex. I just wanna be sure that I do not misinform you. Yeah, so that's the part of our mind which is in charge of you being good at math, being good at overthinking, and what else? Getting nervous around girls. That's exactly the part of your mind which is guilty and actually the part of our brain to which the whole credit for all the things which I have counted is going to. And yeah, as you can see in this video, my mind is quite empty. This particular blue part of it. By the way, do you think that our brain? I think our brain actually is of these colors. I would check it out. Well, and yeah, so even though here I was thinking that, oh my god, this is so awful, everyone around thinks that I'm weird and the video is so bad, and here I was just not thinking at all, just doing. The quality of both videos are absolutely fine, and of course I would rather say that this one is of higher quality, just from the perspective of my way of presenting the material. This one is not so worse as I could think of it, just without rational analysis, but rather just this prefrontal cortex thinking of, oh my god, what do they think of me? What am I saying? Of what is going on? Okay. So this one is one of the last. Is actually one of the last videos before I stopped posting long form content on YouTube. Right until that video about what video? Video about plank challenge with guys and girls. So yeah, and let's watch this one. This one is quite long. I don't know whether we will make it through the whole video, but double speed might help again.
Hello, dear viewers. Hope you're doing well. And
I'm fine.
this video is absolutely unscripted. So probably by the way I am talking in other videos, you can assume and derive that the other ones are unscripted as well. But this one is just absolutely out of blue, just out of my mind. And well, there are two purposes why I'm recording this shortcast. And firstly, I will be honest, it's quite selfish reason. I just wanted to reassure it for myself. And thanks to the fantastic technological century we live in, I am absolutely sure. I don't just hope. I'm absolutely sure that the ones who will grasp what I'm saying will definitely have their lives changed. Particularly their desires, wants, needs, and the overall way they operate in the life. And
Well, I don't know. I did not do this consciously, but I'm so curious of what this dude is gonna say right now. Max, it was fantastic preface.
it is so simple that it's basically 3 words. No one cares. But I wanna just think about it out loud, and I think you will also be shocked how actually no one cares. I mean, you can do just any weird thing and no one remembers it. And of course, when you, I don't know, for example, if you shitted your pants in front of the classroom, well, yeah, there is a great chance that your reputation is ruined now forever. But we are now talking about some extreme weird stuff because it's not even understandable why we are even thinking about things like this. At least me. Why did this even come to my mind? I guess it's just something from subconsciousness. But after watching all these videos and just contemplating on my thinking patterns, I realized that, god damn, I really 99% of the constraints and overall problems are because I imagine how I look in someone's eyes. And I just, the moment when I got this aha moment was when I just was flashed with the idea that all around me think the same way. So that person who you think is constantly replaying some cringy situation of yours, no, he or she is constantly replaying his or her cringy situation and walk around in a sort of defensive mode, either by attacking others, by being overactive, or by...
As I have already studied by now, it's typical behavior of ego. The trial of your, I don't know, whether part of your brain or part of your other part of your mind, whatever, trying to focus all of fantastic things going on around, which is actually called life, being pointed at right at you, and specifically in some negative way, so you keep looping over it. I don't know, it's Eckhart Tolle in the book A New Earth call it pain body, and it does look like this because it's literally feels like an addiction, because why otherwise would you make up this whole stuff, like even as I have already said, why this thought of shitting pants in front of the classroom even coming to my mind? I mean, that's something. Maybe that's some defensive mechanism within us, designed to prevent us from getting into the uncomfortable situation like this. And you know, back in the times, in the ancient times, it was really so that if you get totally embarrassed in your tribe, then you would be kicked out, and you wouldn't be able to survive on your own. I guess that's probably the reason, but well, that's definitely not what we need in order to prosper and live happily in nowadays. Therefore, that sounds like a adequate good idea to not remove it, but rather be aware of it and do not identify with this part of your precious mind. Yeah, okay, I do like this video. Let's keep watching.
Just trying to hide oneself like the snail in the shell. It's all just the ways of self-defense. And here we go to the other thing. Quite often we do not pursue what we really want to pursue for some made-up reasons. They are all made up. And yeah, the thing is that it's so deeply integrated that you are literally producing the thoughts based on what is deep inside you. However, if you at least somehow you touch it, you just feel that it can be different. That, remember, there is a part of you which has never changed. Whatever happened to you, just all stresses, all happy moments, all tears, all joys, it's all the same. It's just this part has never changed. And from the perspective of that part, it's just so weird that you do not start the business you want to start, meet the people you want to meet, or do not initiate some sort of activity which you truly want to do, or otherwise you really do something which you do not really want to do because you imagine how you look in other people's eyes. Come on, everybody is so self-centered, and it's basically just incredibly futile activity, trying to impress others. And the cure to this in my opinion, is to indulge in essentialism. So figure out what actually matters, and for everybody, it's gonna be his own set of priorities. However, I'm absolutely sure that you do know there are people in this world who truly care about you. Yeah, they think about you not 0% of the time, but 1% of the time, because other 99% of the time they think about themselves, and it's not bad. It's just, I guess that's how we wired in order to survive. And just appreciate that they give you this 1% of their extremely precious mind space for you, and these are the people whom you wanna devote your life for. And after this, some sort of extremely reliable base appears, and from now on, even in the situations of turbulence and uncertainty, just seemingly, you keep being focused and in some way chilled. Yeah, because sometimes you really do nothing, but at the same time you do not panic and do not deviate from your predefined path. It's actually quite often even better than move hectically, unintentionally. However, all of that is possible only when you realize that no one gives a thing, and people tend not to believe each other, but just judge from just realize that other people have the same thing between their ears as you do. And what this thing tells you 24/7? Me. Oh, I interacted with him, her. What did he think about me? Was I good? Was I bad? And it's all the same. And now, the next time when you have some, you just realize you have doubt for doing something because other will think. You understand that if you are just like extremely charismatic, extremely influential, loud, I guess probably you will occupy people's attention for 5 seconds, probably 10, and probably you will even be rewarded with one mentioning of you in their futures conversations with other individuals in the future a couple of times. So why would you build your whole identity around other people's ideas? And yeah, getting back to the cure I offered is to be absolutely focused on that little fraction of people who truly care about you. Hopefully you are lucky enough to have them. Probably your relatives, probably some friends, I don't know. And just overgive. I hope it is the word in English language. But just overgive them. Just appreciate their faith and unconditional love to you. And here you will kill, how we say in Ukrainian, you will kill 2 rabbits with 1 bullet. You will both satisfy your masculine need for growth and progress, and also you will satisfy your, I guess, mental need to not be alone, because surely we can say that we are going to the gyms, we are constantly developing ourselves in order to, just to stare at ourselves in the mirror. No, we want to be treated in other way by others. However, those ones who did not like you the way you are, who did not connect with that unchangeable thing within you, then they will not be attracted to you when you improve.
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic thing, because actually, yeah, that's the biggest part which self-improvement misses out on, is that if you do it in order to be liked, you only decrease the ability of others to relate, and thus to be attracted to you, for others. And yeah, that's extremely powerful concept. So you do get better, but because that's the way you choose to live in, and that's your mission, at least in your opinion. But again, the most important thing that you would do that despite all temptations and desires which you are definitely run by. We all are run by in some way. So that's basically the desire for sex, recognition, food, water, and sleep. But still, the awareness is the key. And here, when you do not just live in the gym and eat all the powders in order to get more sex, recognition, food, I don't know, sleep, when you identify that in your psyche, you are much more in control. And actually, the biggest magic happens that when you are being authentic to yourself, you become much more vulnerable in interactions with others, and that's exactly where the attraction happens. Not when she sees your sixth ab on the stomach, or not when the guy, if you're making friends, or I don't know, in the modern age it can be whatever it can be, but or if you're talking to the guy, that's not usually when he sees your diamond watch. No, that's you. That's basically you. Again, the part within you which has never changed, and I assume will be never changed. Okay, let's finish this one, and we will start wrapping up this video soon.
Yourself a lot. They'll get attracted to the yield of your to the results yielded by your grind. And I wouldn't say that it's bad, but just not consider it like something to put on the pedestal. That all your inspirations and desires, focus, efforts, everything is put in building that results which will be yielded after your grind, so you can attract. Let's use the word gold diggers. I don't know. Yeah, it's of course I know this term is used for the other concept, but you understand what I mean. Those ones who seek a particularly materialistic reward, which actually seems absolutely not as important as it is tried to be displayed, especially in the modern world. And yeah, guys, no one cares. No one cares. I think even right now, even if you are so focused that you are still watching this video, you are thinking about yourself right now. I'm just absolutely sure, and it's not bad. It's absolutely not bad. However, you must be aware of it. Sometimes get out of your head and think about others, really. And more importantly, in those moments when you're out of your head, in the moment of presence, just, I don't know, maybe just get some friends and literally hypnotize yourself. No one cares, no one cares, no one cares, no one cares, no one cares. And one day, you will internalize it. By the way, I did not comprehend it completely up until this day. However,
And even until this day.
feel that it's already not something absolutely foreign to me. I do have some even logical evidence why no one cares, but you realize that all this is built and stemmed from my subconsciousness. So I'm extremely grateful for that some changes are going on the deeper layers of my mind. And yeah, if I start talking about deeper layers of my mind, it means that it's a perfect time to finish this whole video. It appeared to be longer than I planned it to be, but I know that.
Yeah, okay. So we are done, and also many
So
interesting
figure out what
videos.
actually matters, and
So yeah, guys, we have seen these 3 videos. We have find out what is the name of the prefrontal part of our brain, and actually the source of all these fantastic anxious thoughts, and the main conclusion I can draw from this video. Even though the time difference between this video and this video is let me calculate, it's August and February, is half a year, and including and considering that I have been recording the videos like this each day, so there are about 200 videos between this one and this one. Well, I must say that this video is of much higher quality, but it's not even comparable to what I have been thinking by this part of my brain on the February 8th, being anxious about what the strangers walking by were thinking when I was recording this video, and how I perceived at that time how it all sounded like, comparing to what it actually was and what it actually is right now as this product. Even though
in Iceland, due to sad and well-known reasons. Right now I'm in my school.
So yeah, I'm talking more quietly. Well, to be honest, there were some reasonable things why I was doing that, because here I am at my home. Here I am just on the street coming home, and here I was. If I remember correctly, I had a window in my schedule, and I was just in the corridor of my school, just trying to get out of my own head. Yes, that's. I realized what this video was about. Well, actually, even again, still now, after that was in February, so it's 10 months later. Even now, me talking quite smoothly, as I can hear it from just the side perspective, but I still get some weird thoughts here, but I don't identify with them anymore, and that's exactly what I wanna you to do from now on. You see that even when you record 200 videos every day and publish them, and think about how it sounds like, The only thing which changes is you start thinking less, not more, less. And I do not mean that thinking which helps me to produce all of this speech for last 35 minutes. Oh my days, it's quite long. But the thinking which stems from this part of our brain. Again, that's extremely useful for solving some logical problems, but when you are about to be creative and I would say also socializing and again looking for some unusual solutions, that's logical thinking only stops you from accessing the transcendent states in which you are able to see what you wouldn't see otherwise. And by the way, just some piece of information, just as my observation, this type of thinking is much more easily accessible at night. At least for me. I don't know how it works, but at night it's just different. So guys, thanks for watching. You are good enough. Whatever you wanna do now, just do it. You are not as bad as you think you are. It's just I guarantee you that. You are not as bad as you think you are, and even if you are absolute trash, remember, Habibi, no one cares. Thanks for watching. Pursue your dreams, pursue your goals, and stay awesome.